Hoyas, Janice here. As you know, we are in a virtual environment this year at Georgetown University, which kind of creates some difficulties when creating a sense of community for many. So in that regard, I've decided to put together some tips I've used over the past year to really create a sense of belongingness during this time. My first tip may be a little bit self-evident, but it's definitely been a help, is get involved in as many clubs as you can. Even though we're all in separate places and working virtually, everyone still has their clubs running if possible. I definitely recommend looking through different outlets such as Hoylink to see what clubs are about, get in touch with the people leading those clubs, and seeing how you can get involved. Many of these clubs offer weekly meetings where people chat for a while and get to work on a project, depending on what that club is. I think this is a great way to stay passionate about your interests and also get to meet new people with those same interests. My second piece of advice is it's a little bit hard to have social gatherings right now for obvious reasons. However, we're not limited with Zoom. For that reason, I highly recommend trying to have a weekly either ice cream social or whatever type of gathering you want through Zoom. I think it could be fun to invite friends you like or people you want to become friends with and invite everyone to hang out for an hour or so on Zoom. You could play fun games or just have silly conversations, and I've been trying to do this as much as possible, and it's really made the difference in feeling that sense of community at Georgetown. One of the things I liked most about Georgetown when we weren't virtual was the sense of community you could find with your class. So because it's really hard to get in touch with people in your class, I definitely recommend creating a group chat. Oftentimes our classes put us in breakout rooms or we're able to directly message each other through the chat option of Zoom. I would recommend getting everyone's phone number and I would recommend making some sort of group chat so everyone can chat, talk about the homework, and really bond together. I think this is one of the more special elements of Georgetown, and I would definitely capitalize on this. I would even go as far to say as making a group where maybe you have a social with the people in your class. I really think this is a great way to get excited about your class and really enjoy and get to know the people in the class with you. My last piece of advice for feeling at home at Georgetown in this virtual environment is also to go to office hours. All your professors will have them, and trust me, they would love to see you there. It's a little bit hard to get that same sense of mentorship from a virtual environment, especially when you're logging on right as class begins. So I would recommend taking the time just to go. You don't have to have questions about anything pertaining to the content, and just getting to know your professor. Some of the best relationships I have on this campus are with the professors who have also given me unparalleled mentorship. These are just a few of the tips that have made me feel more at home this year, but I encourage you to think on your own about things you can do that can make you feel more at home. Thank you so much for watching, and Hoya Saxa.